Okay, reaction video. This is a new one for me. What the world thinks of America on TikTok. Okay, well, I can't wait to find out what the world thinks about America. And keep in mind, this is the United States, not America, North America, South America, the whole 9 yards. We've been accused of calling, not understanding that before in the past. So let's make sure we get it right. I believe they're talking about the United States here. I haven't seen the video. It's my first time watching it, so. Help me reach thousands. Yeah, help me reach thousands.
All right, this post is for all the
help me reach 1,000 subscribers too, please.
People in Canada and over in the UK. Love y'all. Want you to know that. I love you. But I want you to duet this video and tell me what you honestly feel or how you feel about America and Americans. I'll shut up. You talk. 3.
Now, are you talking about United States of America? Because we've had that problem before.
2, 1, go.
Hello, Americans. Yes, it's that ginger girl that keeps asking you questions. I have more of them. Let's go. What are sloppy joes?
Sloppy joes are basically meat with a bunch of garbage in it. Okay, that's basically what a sloppy joe is. You can actually buy a can called Manwich and pour tomato sauce. I won't say crap, but tomato sauce and a bunch of other things in there. They have a bold flavor, which is a little bit more spicier. But it's basically just a big giant slab of meat with tomatoes and some vegetables in it and on a bun. And once you take a bite of it, it falls all over you.
They sound like chili inside a hamburger.
Well, that's not a bad description of it.
So wrong. I know that is so wrong. But what are they? I just don't know. Why is the gap between your stalls in your bathroom so big?
So you can watch other people doing their business. That is the most easiest question to answer. Look, I've been to Europe before. I've been to Germany. I know you don't have those things like that. But yeah, it baffles me as well. But yeah, so you can watch somebody else doing their business.
I've only been to America once. I went to an Applebee's and I felt vulnerable. I felt like everyone could see me. I was like,
they could see you, or any woman could see you. Guys generally don't go into the women's bathroom. Well, nowadays I guess they do, but for back when I was growing up, they didn't.
Why don't your plugs have on and off switches? This one I find bizarre. What are snickerdoodles?
Those are cookies. Now, as far as the plug, I don't know. I don't understand that part. Maybe because I don't live over where you are. But snickerdoodles are kind of cookie.
They sound mystical. They sound like something straight out of a Disney film, and I think I want one. Unless.
Well, here, wait a minute. I think I might be able to help you out with a snickerdoodle. I mean, because I'm assuming you have one of these, but there's a place around here called Crumble Cookies. And I know I'm doing a little bit of, okay, here we go. I'll pick the store location. I'll choose carry out. And I'm going to see what they have to offer. I'm going to choose a single box. Do they have the snickerdoodle here? They do not, okay. I was going to show you a real nice looking snickerdoodle because these people at Crumble Cookies make a real good one. But I'll just go to the old Google and type it in there. Yeah. See, look what the thing I do for you. See, snickerdoodle, and there it is. Okay, let me just put an image there. I said it's a cookie. There you go. There you go. There's your snickerdoodle right there. A bunch of snickerdoodle. It's a cookie. It's I'll even describe it for you. It's unsalted butter, sugar, eggs, vanilla, flour, cinnamon sugar. Real good. Snickerdoodles. I know.
If they're bad, then I don't want one.
Obviously.
If I could guess what it was, I would think it was a Snickers inside of a pastry.
You would be wrong. It is not that.
Maybe like a strudel, a Snickers strudel.
So back when I was looking up all 50 states, I came to the realization that America really ain't that free, bud, because y'all got some of the dumbest fucking laws I've ever heard of. I'm going to outline a few of them in
Please do share
this video, and if you guys like it, then fuck it. I'll do all 50 again.
Please.
Alphabetically, starting out with Alabama, it's illegal to put an ice cream cone in your back pocket because People used to do this and get horses to follow them so that they could steal the horse.
Just because a law hasn't been taken off the books doesn't mean that if I walk down the street in Huntsville, Alabama with an ice cream cone in my back pocket that somebody's going to arrest me.
Essentially, the only time in Alabama history when someone was smarter than a horse, they made it illegal. Also, putting salt on a railroad track is punishable by death because it can lead cows to the track and cause a train wreck. Bruh, what the fuck happened to plain old cow tipping? That's so redneck, even Oklahoma thinks you're fucked up. In Alaska, it's illegal to look at a moose from an airplane, illegal to whisper in someone's ear when they're hunting moose, and illegal to feed a moose alcohol. So you can't meese watch from a jet, you can't speak softly of the mooses, and you can't get drunk with the meat.
Boy, this guy's got some issues. This guy's really got some issues. I mean, if you spend time going through the law books of all 50 states to find out the crazy laws that still exist there, then you've got a hell of a lot of time on your hands.
He says, why the fuck does Alaska even have any mooses?
Why are you saying the F-bomb every other word? What's wrong with you? Just speak normal. Speak English in a normal way. You don't have to say the F word every other word. If you don't know the answer, why don't you write? I mean, you can go to the congressman there. You can ask. You're not probably not from the United States, so you don't have a congressman. Why don't you just ask them? Why don't you call the state up or write the state and say, why do you have these laws?
Bud, give them to Canada. You know what? Fuck it. Just give Alaska to Canada. We'll let you do whatever the hell you want with it.
3 things that I've learned about Americans since
Do tell. Do share.
America. Number 1, I can literally make up anything about Australia and they will believe me.
Try me.
The amount of people that I've convinced that I actually ride a kangaroo to school in Australia is insane.
I don't believe you ride a kangaroo to school in Australia.
Number 2, they don't understand the phrase no worries or all good.
No worries means nothing to worry about. All good means everything's all right. Hey, I'm the first American who got it right. Tell me if I'm wrong.
To be respectful. When I hold the door open for someone, for example, and they say thank you, I will say all good or no worries. I've had so many of my friends tell me that's rude and disrespectful. So I've learnt silence is the best way to cope.
No, I get it. If you said that to me, I wouldn't think anything of it.
Number 3, if an American asks you what you actually think about America, don't answer. Please do not say what the rest of the world actually thinks.
Well, if they hate us, okay, they hate us. If they love us, they love us. I don't care.
Don't talk about politics. For God's sake, don't talk about guns. Just respond saying it's good. Otherwise, they will yeet your ass back.
Not really. That's I understand you've had a bad experience with Americans, but yeah, okay. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. What I just saw right there, T-ball with a soccer ball. You just use your feet.
Things not to do in America as a Russian. Let's go.
Hello, I'm Vladimir. How are you?
Oh, good. Demonstration video. Like it.
Oh, what's up, man? What the fuck? I asked, how are you?
Yeah. And American said, what's up? Yeah, doesn't have the same connotation. I get it.
Questions we have for Americans. Does the school bus actually park outside your house? Do you
Not always. There's usually a bus stop you go to.
do you actually wait until 21 to drink?
Not well, by law you do, but in practice it's not generally followed.
Do you actually not get to choose what subjects you do at school?
No, you get to choose the subjects you do at school. I mean, I got to choose.
Where do you go? What is a frat house? Yeah, and what's
A frat house is a fraternity. They have frat houses at most universities, and you can join a frat house and become a member of a fraternity.
what's a sorority?
It's sororities the frat house is for men or for guys, and the sororities for women.
Where do you go for holidays? Yeah, and
Wherever we want to go for holidays.
do you not have like abroad? They don't have passports.
Yeah, we actually do have. I have a passport. I've been abroad.
Is Target actually quite fun?
Is Target quite fun? I don't understand that one. Well, there's a store called Target, and you go to shop there. But I think is that what you said?
Do you have like huge houses? Like,
No, some of us do.
what happens if you go to the hospital and you can't like pay
Afford
for it?
Generally, you get treated, and somebody else pays for it. But They don't turn you away if you're bleeding to death. It's not like they just say, "Oh, if you don't have insurance, you can't pay." Piss off. No, it doesn't work like that.
Do you like the British accent?
Yeah, I don't dislike it. British accent, French accent, German accent, Dutch accent, Russian accent, Japanese accent, Chinese accent, Australian accent. They're all good.
Do you have switches next to your plug sockets?
Switches next to our plug sockets. That was said earlier. We have switches, but not next to our plug sockets. Yeah.
Do you not have radiators?
Yeah, we do.
Why do you make tea in a microwave?
Because we can.
Do you imitate English accents when you're talking, like when we imitate an American accent?
No, generally we don't.
Do you actually? Because we walk around and be like, "What are you doing?"
No, we generally don't do that because you guys. American accent is better than our British accent, so no, we generally don't.
Where are you going? Do you do that with English accents?
Do you have any questions for
Fuck's sake.
What is the official language of the United States
Swahili.
of America?
Not American.
Yeah, American and that.
Yeah, we speak American.
Official language.
American? I didn't think there was one.
3 American things.
I believe it's English, but American works just as well because we say things like you say, potato chips. You say crisps. At least in England, I'm talking about England here, not everywhere else. I don't know what they call everything else, but I know in England they call them crisps.
Things that Australians do not understand. Number 3, pricing. Let's say I have $15 and this t-shirt that I want is $15. Perfect. I go to buy it.
And let me guess, you go to buy it and it's now $16.22 because of the tax that's put on there. That you don't understand that. I get it.
But now it is $15.99 because of some tax shit. Just put the total amount that I will have to pay on the bloody tag.
No!
In Australia, if it's $15, it's $15 fucking dollars, mate. Simple.
Got it. Understood. We do things differently. We're not Australian. We're not as smart as you. Sorry.
Number 2, why do you still use pennies?
Because we still use pennies. Because we have that stupid tax thing you were talking about earlier.
Mate, bloody useless. We got rid of ours years ago.
Then, well, you're obviously better than we are. Clearly. If you got rid of the damn pennies. I mean, nothing says a society has evolved more than getting rid of the friggin' pennies.
Don't even use them. They just sit there. Our lowest is the 5-cent coin. And even that's bloody useless too.
Oh, well, damn. I can certainly understand what you're all worked up about.
Number 1, why is your cheese orange?
Because we like artificial coloring in our goddamn cheese. We want our cheese to be orange. That we took a vote about 20 years ago, and we said, what color do we want our cheese? Do we want it red? Do we want it blue? Do we want it green? Or do we want it orange? And orange won by an overwhelming majority. That's why our cheese is orange. You don't like it? Tough. Don't come and eat our cheese then.
It's supposed to be yellow, mate. I don't know what that is, but that is not cheese. You know what?
Well, you don't call it cheese, then don't call it cheese. Call it whatever the hell you want.
What? It's the same color as your bloody president.
Well, he's our former president now, but, I don't see why, again, of the 3 things that you brought up, I don't see a problem with any of them.
Your cheese should not look like that, all right?
It doesn't look like that.
So if you...
would you eat a piece of cheese that looked like that? Doesn't look like that. It's just a different color than yours. Okay.
value your life,
But I can't believe you're getting all worked up about cheese pricing and pennies.
some yellow cheese, man.
In Britain, we call it a film because traditional movies were recorded onto something called film stock. In America, we call them movies because the pictures move.
Well, you're based on the 3 girls that we're talking about accent. Your American accent sucks. But yeah, we call them French fries. You guys call them chips. Okay. What do you want us to do? Want to start a revolution? Okay, we'll not call them films from now on. We still call them films. I don't never had a problem calling them films.
Being a British person in America. Hey Alex, do you have the time? Yeah, 4:30. Wait, what? 4:30. So, 2? 2 o'clock? No, 4:30. 4.
Yeah, we don't say 4:30. Okay, we don't say it like that. We'll say 4:30. We'll say 4:30. But we don't say 4:30. I mean, I understood what you meant. Don't get me wrong, but we don't say it like that.
4:30. Oh, 4:30. I don't know why you didn't just say that. Why do you have to complicate things?
Yeah, why is that? I mean, not that I didn't understand what you were saying, but why is your way better than our way? Why is this worth even bringing it up?
I don't... Fucking dumb British people.
Well, I wouldn't say dumb British people over that. I mean, you say it one way, we say it a different way. You know, okay, let's meet in the middle. Let's just call it 4:30.
If an American was in Harry Potter.
I have a wand and I'm ready to fight Voldemort.
That doesn't look like a wand to me. Ah, yes. If all Americans have guns. There we go. We all have guns. We're all well trained and we can fire, at will. And we're all shooting each other to death. That's what we do. We're nothing but guns, and more guns. So if Harry Potter was an American, he wouldn't use his wand. He would use a gun. Although I'm not sure he'd do much well with that particular gun, but...
Okay, Voldemort's dead. Moving on.
Yep, that's exactly what it's like.
Part 2 of a Canadian trying to figure out, America, why are you the way that you are?
Because we're the way that we are.
Why do you call your sports teams world champions when you're...
Because we had this idea. How can we piss the world off? Okay? Specifically, how can we piss you off? We decided what we would do is we'd call them world champions when they're only American champions. That seemed like a no-brainer to us.
You're the only country competing. If you had to sacrifice one state in order to save the rest of the country, which one would it be?
Canada. Oh, sorry. I'm talking about the United States. I guess he's going to tell us it's going to be Florida.
And why Florida?
I don't want to sacrifice Florida. My parents live in Florida. I love Florida.
How come you use football fields as a unit of measurement?
Because we do.
Why can none of you spell color properly?
Because we spell it our own way. Who says that's... I mean, look, if we want to spell color C-O-L-O-R versus C-O-L-U-R, then that's what we're going to do, okay? Look, I promise you, whenever I go back to Canada and somebody asks me to spell color, I will put the U in there to make you happy.
How come the gaps in your washroom stalls are so big you can make
I already answered that question, so we can look at other people while they're doing their business.
eye contact with a dude washing his hands while you're having a poop? How come when you order a medium drink at McDonald's, they give you a whole ass aquarium?
Because we're Americans. We're different from Canadians. We are not like you. What happens when you order a drink a medium drink in McDonald's? What do they give you? Just a little, tiny little cup? Is that what your problem is?
How's it feel knowing you lost the only war you've ever had against Canada?
Awesome. Great. We think about it all the time. We celebrate. You don't know this or not, but sometimes we have little parties to celebrate that our only loss was against Canada. It's awesome.
Why do you guys call yourself the United States of America when all you do is argue with each other?
We really don't argue with each other as much as you seem to think we do. But okay, I guess if you go up to Canada, everybody gets along and there's no arguments. It's a pure utopia. Yeah, I was watching that this past summer, watching how great it is up in Canada.
Should I do a part 3 or have y'all had enough?
Oi! America! What the shit is
You're back?
going on here, mate? You have to explain.
What do we now?
Now, I know that you have a lot of big wild cats there. You got your bloody bobcats and your mountain lions, but since
What's a mountain lion?
when did you have fucking jaguars, mate? There
Why does every other word have to be the F word with you?
is clear footage of a wild...
Well, maybe not you, but Why don't you ask the Jaguar?
Jaguar just walking about in Arizona.
What else do you expect it to do? What do you want to do? What are you supposed to do? Are you saying we should kill it? What?
I'll show you. I thought living in Australia was bad, but if you got these buggers walking around, fuck to the no.
Then don't come here.
Did Joe Exotic get up to this or something?
Who the hell's Joe Exotic?
Or was it that bloody psycho Carol Baskin? Either way, if you value your life, fix your Jaguar problem.
Well, you just mentioned a Jaguar walking around in Arizona, and I'm going to be going to Phoenix in a couple of days. Are you telling me I've got to worry about Jaguars? Or mountain lions?
Mate.
We're looking at TikTok. We may be banning TikTok. We may be doing...
So we've got a country there that thinks that this app you're on now is more dangerous than an actual gun?
Again, this is the foreign concept that all Americans have guns and are out shooting each other every other day. I've lived in America for just so you know, for all my life. I'm 52 years old, going to be 53. I have never owned a gun. I've never shot a gun. I've never been shot at by a gun. I have very rarely have ever encountered a gun. And I've traveled in 40 of the 50 states. And I've been in some rough neighborhoods too, but I've never ever encountered a gun in my life.
But to the Americans going, it's going to be really sad to see you go. I'm really going to miss you there.
Like I said, these people must think we're out shooting each other every other day. That everybody in America owns a gun and we're all shooting each other.
Oh, British people be like, bottle of water, fam.
Is that what British people are like?
Videos, yeah, really going to miss them.
And I said, no, you don't put the Pop-Tarts in the microwave.
That's supposed to be an American?
Get it? Logan, I've been sat next to you on this coach for an hour now. You've said the same joke 100 times. It's not funny. Whoa, tough crowd.
Right, everyone, we've arrived. Thank you, Mr. Coach Driver.
Let me off. You will be going around with your coach buddy. Fuck! Bro! Go away! Bro, look at the rhino! It's a statue, you knobhead! Could have fooled me! Oh my god! Look at those trees! Fascinating, Logan! I'm going! You honestly do... Logan? Logan? What up, everybody? We're in a lion enclosure! Get out! Oh my god, my arm! Prank! Knobhead. I don't like the way you speak to me. What are you doing?
You're gonna pull out a gun and shoot him?
Logan, no!
Yeah, I don't know any... Well, I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Favorite part is when I tell someone that I'm American and they're like, oh, you're a stupid, dumb, idiot, baby, stupid, loud, ugly, stupid, dumb, fat, idiot, stupid. You only speak English, stupid baby.
Well, it is what it is. Wow, this was interesting. What the world thinks of America. We had a Canadian who has way too much time on his hands. He's searching at every law in the United States. And I guess it was Australian worried about our Jaguar problem in Arizona. Okay. I mean, we're not perfect. We're not shooting each other every other day. Or every day, as they seem to think. Harry Potter, if it was American, would just pull out I guess a toy pistol and shoot a dart at Voldemort, and that would have killed him. But no, we aren't all like that. When I hear a lot of people from other countries when they come to visit the United States, it's usually I want to go to New York, I want to go to Los Angeles, Chicago. If you want to see America, the real, because those are really. That's America, but that's like a melting pot. There's a lot of foreigners who live there, and it's more a multicultural. If you want to see America as America, there are places like Kansas City, Columbus, Ohio. When I'm going to be in Phoenix, where you can actually see what where there's not that there aren't any foreigners there are, but you can see a better description of what America is, and from places like that. And traveling the from one coast to the other is a really nice thing to do. This is a friendly place. It really is. We aren't like how they describe us, but hey, what do I know? Okay, I've only lived here for 52 years. So hey, please click like and See, sometimes I have trouble speaking English. Please click like and subscribe, and please, please click like and subscribe. I enjoyed this. Thank you very much.